propagating. Water propagation. The easiest way to propagate. You can propagate pretty much everything from a cutting. The only thing one thing that I really know that you can't propagate from a cutting is a eucalyptus. You have to grow that by seed. But pretty much anything else can be grown in from a cutting, and it's a great way to get a complete genetic copy of the parent. So by seed, you're going to get some variation in the genetics from a seed, but from a cutting, you're supposed to get a exact replica of the parent. Now, I'm going to show you guys some examples of propagating in water that I did. One is this basil. I bought this basil from Lidl last week, so like 5-6 days ago. And I popped it in some water, and I mean, they're ready to be put in the ground. I'm going to wait a little longer just because I want some thick roots on these girls so I don't lose a single one. Now, I want a lot of basil because I'm going to have pesto later. Another awesome thing that is growing roots is this goji berry. Piece of cake. I mean, I popped these in water in 430 not too long ago. One that's taking a little bit longer is this arborvitae. I think I put these in water in January, and I finally got like one tiny root, and it's gone. So you got to change the water out. You're gonna lose plants if you don't change the water out. I had a little root on these guys, but struggling. I started these drift roses last week, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's a tiny bit of roots starting to develop right there, somewhere. And rosemary is super easy. Just pause there. Check these out. It's crazy. All right. So I'm going to show you a little bit about propagating. I grabbed a bunch of different plants. I'll show you in my hands. Here's some tomato. So you got a tomato plant from the store, Walmart, whatever, and you want another one, and you don't want to pay $3.50, $4 for it, or do you have time to go back and get one, you know? So why don't you just cut all the leaves off like that? And I should have showed you. I'll show you with this one. Cut it about like that. And the reason why you're cutting these leaves off is because the number one reason that plants don't survive water propagation is because they dry out. Simple as that. So I'm going to grab some water and just plop it in there. You should label it because you will not remember what it is down the road. I promise you that. So label it with your marker, blah, 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 blah. Date it. There you go. I mean, to be honest, look, I'm just going to propagate these are methyl plums. I'm just going to pop those in water. Propagate. Grapes, viridis, water. Shindoviburnums, water. Oak leaf hydrangeas, bam, water. Something I'm gonna try and experiment with is this Coreopsis tick seed. Get those flowers off. They're gonna dry this thing out. Get some of those leaves off. They're gonna dry it out. All right, water it up. And there we go. Got a crap ton more plants than I had this morning. Good luck.